Always make sure you look like a glazed donut before you go to bed.
Whatever you think about Hailey Bieber, homegirl has the dewy skin look down to a science. Take a page out of Mrs. Bieber's routine to achieve the glazed donut finish for your skin and makeup. Dry and sensitive skin can make it hard to achieve the glazed donut look, but Hailey Bieber has figured out how to handle it, and that's by keeping her skin very hydrated. You know your makeup is only good as the base, and if you're trying to achieve the same glowy, dewy look as Hailey, you're going to want to make sure everything is well moisturized. Luckily for Hailey, she has Rhode Beauty's Barrier Restore Cream and her peptide glazing fluid serum within reach at all times. And all of her makeup products are hydrating as opposed to matte for optimal hydration.
Lean more towards very hydrating, creamy products because I do have dry and sensitive skin.
But even with hydrating products, Hailey's makeup secret, well, it's not so secret now that I'm sharing it with you, but mixing a hydrating serum with your foundation for extra moisture goes a long way. We already know Hailey loves the glowy foundation look, so adding the serum adds another moisture layer to enhance your inner glow. She also does this makeup hack to give her foundation a natural skin-like finish because she's not a fan of the full coverage look. But I'll get into her more natural, less is more approach to makeup later.
I use my hands on my face because I know where my hands have been.
The next step after mixing your serum and foundation together in Hailey's makeup routine is getting right in there with your hands. No brushes, sponges, and puffs necessary. So if you happen to have forgotten your tools, just do as Hailey does. Hailey actually learned this makeup application trick from the legendary mother of makeup, Pat McGrath.
I'm applying it with my hands and learned from Pat McGrath.
During her early years as a model, Hailey watched and took notes as the legendary makeup guru used her hands to apply makeup backstage at fashion shows. There's just something about blending foundation in with your hands that adds that natural look that Hailey loves so much.
But I just feel like I don't get as nice of a natural finish when I don't do it this way.
Plus, when you use your hands, they are less likely to absorb the product, like brushes and sponges do, so you're not going to need as much product. Considering Hailey has the less is more approach to her makeup, using her hands makes a little go an even longer way. Hailey likes to keep things on the bare side, so you're not going to catch Hailey using a ton of product for her everyday look. She also thinks that the full coverage, full face makeup just doesn't work for her face, and that's okay. Do what makes you happy, boo.
As everybody knows, this is the Maru Phillips trick.
And that's what makes her happy is using another makeup artist's hack. This time Hailey learned from her makeup artist Maru Phillips underpainting with contour and highlight before foundation. This is great if you want to contour your face without the harsh lines and are going for a more glowy yet snatched look, which is Hailey's forte. You still get the glow from the bronzer, and if you're heavy-handed with the product, the foundation on top just mellows it out to emphasize the natural inner glow.
Now for the glowing part.
And if the natural inner glow isn't enough for Hailey, she goes over her blush with some highlight and even adds some gloss onto her eyelids for an extra dewy finish. Highlight may seem like an obvious step for the glazed donut look, but with Hailey, she doesn't just put on the high points of her cheek, she's adding the glow everywhere she can. Her lips, her cheeks, and her eyeshadow are either shimmering or glossy, or even both. Hailey's not much of the matte, cut crease, or smoky eye kind of gal.
Always, and I do mean always, remember to double cleanse.
At the end of the day, she's doing double cleanse to work to maintain her glowy, hydrated skin by double cleansing. She wants the makeup off without stripping her skin of the healthy oils or damaging her skin barrier.
I started doing this during quarantine.
During quarantine, Hailey started following the popular Korean care trend of double cleansing with an oil-based cleanser followed by a hydrating cleanser to ensure all the makeup, dirt, and SPF from the day isn't sitting in her pores overnight.
It's honestly made the biggest difference in my skin, so that is how I take my makeup off now. I don't do it any other way.
She also prides herself on removing her makeup every night without fail, all to maintain her healthy skin barrier.
I like to apply my serum when it's still a little bit damp.
Once she's rinsed off her cleanser, she pats her face dry, but not too dry. Hailey likes to leave her skin a teeny bit damp, so the products she puts on after really lock in the moisture.
I absolutely love applying products onto damp skin.
That's how you know the product is being absorbed with the hydration from the water, especially with her serums. As someone with dry and sensitive skin, Hailey always says this tip was a game changer for her skin and could be a game changer for your skin too.
I love peptides. I think that's one of the best things you can put on your skin.
Anything with peptides is a must-have for Hailey. I get it, it stimulates collagen production in the skin, which helps with the dewiness. Actually, peptides and niacinamide, which protects your skin from the elements, and are the ingredients Hailey credits as the biggest game changer in her skincare routine. She likes to have something that contains peptides, especially in her nighttime routine. But she doesn't exclusively use her Rhode Peptide serum at night. She also uses it to prep her skin before makeup, so her skin starts off glowy and dewy and is only enhanced with her glowy makeup.
All the products are clean, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free.
Peptide or not, Hailey prefers her skin and makeup to be as organic and natural as possible. As someone with sensitivities who's been dealing with a skin condition called perioral dermatitis, Hailey is sensitive to what she's putting on her skin.
Obviously, I'm all about using clean products and products that are as clean as possible.
Hailey says there's a lot that triggers her to have bumps around her mouth and eyes, especially FPF, trying new products. And even laundry detergent can trigger a breakout, so Hailey opts for clean, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, and organic products. But once she gets the breakouts, she says prescription creams are the only thing that can calm it down.
Always protect your skin. SPF is not optional.
Even though certain SPFs cause Hailey's perioral dermatitis to flare up, it's still a must-have in her skincare routine. In fact, she never leaves the house without SPF. She also tries to keep her face out of the sun as much as possible. 30 minutes is her max, before she has to put on a hat to shield her face from the rays. This she learned from her mom, Kenya Baldwin, who religiously kept her face out of the sun once she turned 30, and Hailey is following in the footsteps with her 30 minutes rule.
That whatever you put into your body is going to reflect on the outside as well.
Another major trigger for Hailey's breakouts is food. Isn't it all for most of us? She has to be mindful of what she puts in her body, or it'll show up on her skin. Drinking water and staying hydrated all day is number one, but Hailey has also followed dairy-free, anti-inflammatory food and tried 100% plant-based diet, which she said wasn't sustainable for her, but she still tries to eat mostly plant-based foods. High gluten and sugar are also a no-go for her skin. Erewhon Market Strawberry Glazed Skin Smoothie fits the criteria.
A quick little flash exfoliation.
As important as eating foods for clear skin, Hailey is also a firm believer that harsh exfoliants are not for her. She doesn't like the tight, squeaky clean feeling after washing her face, so exfoliants aren't the first thing she reaches for. In fact, there are moments she forgets to exfoliate altogether because of how sensitive her skin is. She doesn't like using exfoliants that are too rough or scrubby and opts for a gentler, skin cleansing routine. Her best skincare advice? Treat your skin like baby skin.
Wow, your skin really is so pretty.
And what do babies use? Yup, diaper rash cream. Just hear me out, it makes sense. Diaper cream is sensitive enough for a baby, and if you're treating your skin like baby skin, when Hailey gets pimples or is experiencing redness, she swears by diaper cream. It's used for a baby's sensitive, bumpy red skin, so Hailey swears it works great for your grown skin too. According to Mrs. Bieber, it's also great for under eye bags if you're running low on eye cream.
Self-care for me can be a lot of different things.
Sweat brings out the natural glow in your skin, which is why Hailey loves a heated workout. Heated Pilates, heated yoga, you name it, Hailey's done it. She's been obsessed with heated Pilates, which she seamlessly transitioned into because of her dancer background. She also works up a sweat by boxing. She works out for the glowy skin, but also for cardio and her mental health. And honestly, a healthy mind makes for healthy skin. Dewy skin has been a major part of Hailey's routine, even before starting Rhode Beauty. Thanks to Hailey, I know what I need to start. Well, stop doing now. How about you? Let us know which Hailey hack you'll be using in the comments below. And for more updates on your favorite celebs and their skin, like, share, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity.